This is the basic lab setup. So I've got a small box or a book so that the ramp's at a very small incline angle. This is not very much, about 2 or 3 inches. And then up here I've got 2 ramps side by side, or you might have a ramp and a piece of wood depending upon the setup. And I've got a meter stick down here at the end. I've got a towel. Notice that the towel is tucked under the ramp down here at the end. That way when the cart hits this, it won't push the towel off of it. So I'll just hit it and stop. That's what I want to have happen there. I don't want it to go on the floor. Remember to protect the cars. I've got my measurement stick and I've got my high-speed camera. So let's say in this lab activity you're to measure the speed after traveling 50 centimeters or whatever distance the teacher gives you. First thing you need to do is you need to decide on the car where it's going to be your measurement point. Are you going to measure the front of the car, the transition where it goes from green to black, the post, transition here where it goes green to black, or the back of the car? Decide where your measurement point is. Then on your car, you want to take it and slide it back. It fits nice and neatly on these rails on the track, and line it up so that whatever your measurement point is, it's even with your starting point. So let's say the transition is where the car goes between green and black. So I'll line it up with my meter stick between green and black. Then, when you're ready to do the lab, you need to make sure that your measurement stick, your reference point, is right here, so that the center of the measurement stick, right there, is at the 50 centimeter mark. Now remember, when you're shooting your video, your camera, you don't want it close like this. Instead, what you want to do is you want to take your camera and you want to put it back, maybe on the row behind you or somewhere else, and then zoom in on the object. Make sure you lightly press the picture button on the top of the camera once, just to get it in focus. Once it's there, remember also when you're shooting your video, you don't want a video that goes down like this at an angle. Instead, what you want to do is take your camera and rotate it so that the camera is at the same angle as the track. And you can see right here, when you look at the top of the frame of the video and the top of the measurement stick, they're pretty much parallel to each other. So that's what I want. That'll give us a nice measurement, be easy to measure, to calibrate the distance. So when it's right here, remember that's going to be the point where it's 50 centimeters. That's what you're going for. And you want a nice image. You don't need the whole length of the track in the video. You just want to concentrate here on this region of the track. Let the car start from rest, go down the track. Use a high-speed camera to take the video. You can choose the number of frames you want per second, and then from there throw it in Logger Pro and do the analysis.